A lot of people say that Bitcoin and Ethereum are already getting a little bit slower. So right now, if another billion more people join this network, the network would get a little bit clogged and it would be a little bit slower. So you can make the argument that right now it's not the best thing that everybody just jumps in, because it will make it not that easy to use, and the gas fees that are associated with checking all the transactions are kind of getting high on Ethereum and Bitcoin. So in some places, even if you want to buy something for $100, some people say that they had to pay like $20 of transaction fees. So that's not really good. But guys, as I said, people are working on it. There's being layer 2 and 3 solutions being developed already. We're going to have decentralized finance built on it. So you'll have exchanges with no fees, no authority, and all of that stuff is coming. And we'll talk about that more in later episodes. But let's talk what happened after I basically got into the blockchain ecosystem. So you remember that in 2017, Bitcoin went up to $20,000 and it reached its all-time high. Everyone was like, oh man, it's amazing. It's never gonna stop, right? But then Bitcoin started dropping and it went down all the way to around $3,500, which was the new kind of like bottom where it bottomed out. And everybody said, oh, the project is dead. It's never gonna work. Like everybody's leaving the space. But that is actually a natural occurrence in the life cycle of Bitcoin. That's not the first time it happened, where it had a huge spike up and then it crashed back down. The reason for that being is that it's still a small market. So when you look at a huge company or huge stock or something where there's billions of dollars in it, it's harder to change the price of an asset because there's so much money in it. Since Bitcoin was so small in the last few years, it was easy to affect the price if you're a, let's say, Bitcoin whale, which is basically a term for someone who has a few thousand of Bitcoins in their wallets, right? You can, if you sell them off immediately, or through the course of one day, maybe you can impact the whole market because you're just such a big influencer in that space. So now as more money is coming in, it's a lot harder, and I don't think that we'll see things like 80% drops in Bitcoin anymore. If we see one more like big drop in Bitcoin's price, I think that will be the last one that we will see. So I think the same thing will happen as in 2017, 18, 19. We will see a spike in Bitcoin, then it will fall down to its new bottom, and then it will rise up again. And I don't think we'll have 80% drops anymore. A lot of people say that now it will be a common thing to see like 30 or 40% drops, but since that so much money is in it, it'll be harder to do these big crashes or big drops. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.